All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. This is TicketSignup 101, and presenting today we have Sarah and Elizabeth, who are both experts on all things ticket signup. So we have a great presentation to share with you guys today. Before we get started with our presentation, a few housekeeping items to review with everyone here. You do have the ability to minimize or maximize your control panel using the arrow button in the upper left corner. If you have any questions, please submit them using the question pane on the control panel. If for any reason your questions do not get answered during our Q&A time, do not worry, somebody will follow up with you and we will get that question answered. This webinar is recorded and it will be shared with all registrants within 24 to 48 hours after the webinar is completed. And we will also include the presentation deck as well. So let's get started here. I'm going to walk you through the agenda real quick, and then I will hand it over to our presenters. All right, so real quick, we'll touch on about us, who we are, just in case we have anybody new joining us today. And then we're going to walk you through the types of ticket events. And then we will talk about the difference between simple and advanced tickets. And then we're going to do a hands-on demo to kind of show you a live in action of ticket signup. And then there's a few more things planned at the end. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, here is Sarah and Elizabeth.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. So our mission here at TicketSignup is to make it free and easy for small businesses and nonprofits to generate more revenue, grow their events, and communicate with your attendees. We create free and easy to use software that you can fully control. You don't have to reach out to us to edit or create your event. It is all in your control. We have helped our customers raise about $1.4 billion since 2010 when we started. And we have over 26,000 events on our platform as of March of last year. So that number is probably just going up. And so some other great things, we are really good for simple or complex events. We have a lot of multi-day timed entry sort of events on our platform, as well as simple, straightforward events like a luncheon, a fundraiser, golf events, stuff like that. There's a lot of things you can do in the platform. A few of those things, you can add custom questions. A good example of this is if you're hosting a luncheon, let's say, and you want to know if someone has food allergies or something like that, you can upload your own waivers and set your own notifications. We do handle our chargebacks for our customers. So essentially, if someone signs up for your event and they see a charge on their credit card they don't recognize and they fight that, we'll take care of that for you. And our refund policy kind of ensures that we're able to fight those correctly, but you can also update your own refund policy as well. We do have a store management feature, so you can sell merchandise along with your tickets and along with collecting donations. We also have a self-serve ticket management function that's really nice. Let's say you're hosting a multi-day event and there's it's outside and there's a thunderstorm on Friday and you want to, let everybody cancel their own tickets and move them to another day. You can allow your customers to do that. Our mobile check-in app is free. It's on Apple and Android, pretty easy to use, simple to set up. And it's password protected as well, so only you and your event volunteers or whatnot will have access to your event in the mobile check-in app. We're going to talk about pricing in a minute, but free tickets are always free. We charge a processing fee at checkout. That's how we make our money. So if your event is free, there's no cost to anything. And finally, we do offer free websites and free email marketing. The email marketing is unlimited, and you can use it to communicate with your attendees or to invite folks that you already have in your network to your event. The free websites also are nice because you can maintain your own branding. So you can brand and customize your event page so it fits the look and feel of your own brand. We also host domains or subdomains for free as well. And to dig into pricing a little bit more, so our processing fees are a little bit different than some other ticketing companies out there. This 6% plus $1 that you see here includes credit card fees, and it's charged per transaction, not per ticket. So it's a little more family friendly, group friendly, because that extra dollar is just charged on the cart total. That includes store purchases as well. A lot of ticketing companies will say, oh, we charge 3.5% plus 80 cents or something like that, but that doesn't include the credit card processing fees. So our fee is kind of nice because it's all included. We do also offer a volume discount. So if your event sells more than 5,000 tickets, that 6% plus $1 goes down as well. The fee on donations is less. It's 4%, a flat 4%, and you can, sell tickets and collect donations in our platform. So I think Elizabeth's going to talk now about some types of ticketed events that we help.
Yeah, so I'm going to take us through some list of different types of events that we've supported in the past that our platform is really good for. So some traditional ones that we see a lot of are festivals, all types of different festivals, concerts, golf tournaments, which we have an example of later, I believe, galas, luncheons, conventions, holiday light shows, and Halloween events. So those are like those multi-day outdoor events that Sarah mentioned, where you might have a light show or a Halloween event over the course of a month or two at the end of the year. We have a lot of corn mazes, cornhole tournaments, and wine tastings. Some more unique types of ticket events that we've seen on the platform are voting contests. We actually have a whole set of features for voting. So if you want to do like a pet voting contest and have people vote on the cutest pet or the best Christmas tree or something, you're able to do that with the platform. You're able to set up scavenger hunts, other types of events like oyster roasts and seafood broils, fashion shows, barbecue festivals. We've had a couple of monster truck events and a couple of rodeos. So those are some fun, more unique types of events that we've seen. So another thing to address quickly, there's a lot of information on this slide, but let me break it down for you real quick. So we also have a registration platform, which is RunSignup. So that is a race registration platform primarily, but it can also be used for other types of events. So sometimes we'll have an event come to us and say, I want to use you, but I don't know if I should be using TicketSignup or RunSignup for this event that I'm doing because I have these particular needs and some of the features exist on one platform but not on the other. So generally we say participants register, so that would be the RunSignup platform. So if you need to collect a lot of information about each person who's coming to the event, like their personal information, their name, their age, anything like that, it's probably going to be a RunSignup registration event. Or if you need to interact with people multiple times where they might have to go back in and change their event or submit their results or sign waivers later, things like that, that's going to be a registration event generally. Registration, you can also do fundraising and teams. We don't have those features on TicketSignup, so if you need either of those where you need people to be able to have their own fundraising pages or join teams, you're going to have to use RunSignup. And then TicketSignup is a lot simpler and easier for attendees to buy tickets than registration. There's less information collection generally. You can collect personal information from people, but most ticket events we found don't need that much if they need anything at all. So it's a lot easier for people to buy tickets in bulk for their whole family and not have to provide names and ages for every single person who's coming. They don't have to create an account on our platform to buy a ticket, which is a really great feature. On registration, if I'm signing up for a race on RunSignup, I have to create an account and log in, and that makes sense because we need to have a lot of information about those people, but for tickets, we don't really need that, so it makes the ticket buying process a lot faster. We do offer donations, but there's no fundraising features, there's no team features, and we do make it pretty easy for people to buy their tickets because we allow for different groups and other display features for the tickets so that people know exactly what they're getting, and it's easy for them to find the day or the time that they want to buy a ticket for on a TicketSignup website. So generally, you're probably already going to know which one you're using based on what type of event it is, but if you have one of these events that falls somewhere in the middle, you can chat with us, chat with your account manager, your salesperson, or with our support team, which is info@TicketSignup, and they can help you address that and figure out which one to use for your event. All right, so now Sarah's going to take us into simpler events versus advanced ticket events and how to set those up.
Yeah, thanks, Elizabeth. So essentially there's two types of like ticket configurations that you can do in TicketSignup. Our wizard is pretty much 3 steps. The first step is like basic information about your event. The second step is configuring your tickets. And then the last step is setting your payment account. So step 2 of the wizard is where you're going to configure your tickets. You don't have to configure them all here because you're going to be spit into the dashboard and you can further customize your tickets there. But simple tickets are best for just straightforward events that have maybe 1 or 2 ticket options. A good example is if there's a general admission and a VIP ticket, then you would just need this simple ticket kind of setup, which is the default when you set up an event in TicketSignup. You can set caps and cross ticket caps. So say you have like, a limited amount of space and you can only have 500 people sign up and you want to sell 100 VIP tickets and 400 general admission, you can configure that in the back end, no problem. It's very quick and simple. I think this example is really great. It's a golf outing. So they have 5 different tickets actually set up. So for a single player and a team option for morning and night, and then they had 1 sponsorship option. Usually folks will have more than 1 sponsorship option, but for this particular event, they just had 1, so they just set it up as 5 separate tickets. And in the back end, they could see, who signed up for which slot and also their sponsors as well. Advanced tickets are a little more fun, but you have to enable them. So like I said, the default setting is a simple ticket. So once you turn on advanced tickets, you can't turn it off. So usually you're going to know what you need. If you have multiple ticket levels or multiple days, then you're going to want to turn on advanced tickets. So like it says here, you can do event days and time slots. You can set caps and transaction limits by individual tickets or ticket groups or cross ticket groups. You can also do combination tickets, things like, if you buy 2 adult tickets, you can get 2 free. You can configure that with advanced tickets as well. And then with pricing, there's a lot of things you can do with our pricing. You can automate like early bird discounts and price increases, and then you can use our email marketing tool to communicate those price increases with folks that you're inviting, which can, inspire more people to register. You can set up buy one, get one sort of things as well. But that's a little bit about advanced tickets. And then the next slide is a really nice example of a lighthouse tour, which this seems like a unique event on our platform, but this is over multiple months. And so you can see the calendar here where every day has tickets, and it's a nice way to display a multi-day event. But with each ticket, there was time slots created. So this event went in and made time slots for like, say, I don't know, like noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then folks would go pick the day and then pick their time slot. And then they capped each time slot as well to prevent overselling a tour. I think the next slide is also another great, this event just happened actually. So they made ticket groups based on attendee type. So there was, it's like a radio convention. So there was a ticket group for radio stations and then attendees and so forth. So they broke down the group by day and priced them by the type of attendee. And I think, now Elizabeth's going to talk about some more features.
So Sarah mentioned some of these at the very beginning, but just in case you missed it, there are some free features that we offer for every single event. And those are websites, email, we have free marketing tools, including a referral rewards program that is actually pretty good for marketing your event, but also for making more money because it allows your attendees to refer their friends and they can earn a refund, but a lot of people don't ever actually get to the threshold they need to earn a refund. So you're getting more attendees just by people referring their friends. We also have a photo platform where you can upload albums of photos from your event, and you can do that for each event every year. So you can show last year's photos on your event website for this year and have people get really excited about coming to the event. Everyone who buys a ticket on our platform gets a check-in QR code in the confirmation email they receive, and those QR codes work with that check-in app that Sarah mentioned earlier. So if you're using that app to check in attendees at your event, they can bring those QR codes and you'll scan them with the app, and it makes it super quick and easy for everyone to get checked in on event day. All right, so now I'm going to take you into the platform and show you what it looks like. So I'm going to go first to our website. So this is TicketSignup.io. This is where you can go to get started if you've never used us before, or even if you have. If you have used us before, you'll just log in over here. I have my profile already logged in over here, but you would just click on the little profile icon over here, log into your account, and then you can click create your event. If you've never used this before, then when you click on create your event, we'll have you create a profile first. And then you can get into the event wizard. So this is what it looks like. Like Sarah said, it's very quick and easy. There's 4 steps here, but there's actually only 3 because this is just the finish step. So you can get through it in just a few minutes typically. I'm not going to go through this today. I'm just going to show a finished event. But just to show you what is on the first step, you would enter your event name, fill out some information about your event, when it is, what type of event it is. You can put in your event description. All of this information can be edited later. So if you don't have like a fully fleshed out event description yet when you're creating your event, that's fine. You can come back to it later. Same with your event logo or your location information if you don't have that quite nailed down yet. And then down here, you're able to say whether or not you'd like to turn on donations for this event. Some of our events are put on by nonprofits or in benefit of nonprofits. So they'll turn on donations right here. And then you'll sign off on our contract here, and then you'll go into creating your tickets. So I'm going to show you what it looks like in the dashboard. So this is a dashboard for an advanced event. So I've already turned on ticket groups for this event. And I have I believe 3 ticket groups here with each ticket here is a time. So this is a multi-day event across a Halloween weekend. It's a Halloween walk. So when people are buying their tickets, they're choosing what time they'd like to attend. And so I created my ticket groups as days and my tickets as times so that when everyone signed up, I know exactly who's coming at what time. I can cap those times. So if I go to the caps here, I can see, okay, I've capped 7 p.m. on October 29th at 1:25, and I can actually even see how many I've already sold right here when I'm setting those caps. So when you have your tickets all created like that, you'll set up pricing in here. So this is where I did that. This one doesn't have a price yet, so I can add a price and save that. And then once I do that, this ticket's going to show up on the front end. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on the website. I built this website with our cover page feature, which is a really great feature for those of us who maybe don't have any technical coding skills, but have a little bit of an eye for design, or even if you don't, it's pretty hard to make something that doesn't look good with this. So it's just point and click, like you're adding a banner image at the top, and then you can add different components like this nice calendar component I have for people to select their tickets. We have this ticket tile component where people can select their tickets this way if they prefer that. Down here I added a video, and I've got like a side-by-side thing happening here, some information about my referral program. So this is pretty easy to build out on our platform, and it's all free. And we use the color scheme that you tell us you want to use. So it's really hard to make it not look good, because it's always going to look coordinated and it's always going to be on brand for your event. You can also see up here, I've built out a full website for my event. So I have an FAQ page about my event with some common questions, a nice photo here with the layout of the event. I've added a playlist here. So when I scroll down here, I can see my Spooky Town playlist that I've added in case somebody wants to get excited for the event by listening to this music. Oh, when I look at this, I can see, oh, I'm interested in learning more about this event. Maybe I'm not ready to buy tickets yet, but I got this pop-up that's asking for my email address. So maybe I'll add my email address so that when I'm thinking about buying tickets, if I get an email from this event, I can click on that email and buy tickets that way. So this is a nice feature that we let you turn on to collect email addresses from people that maybe are not quite ready to buy tickets yet. I have a store here. So this is just like standalone items that people can buy outside of the ticket purchase path. And then I also have a donation here. Looks like my donations are closed because it's not Halloween time yet. I'm collecting donations for the local food bank. So you can see there's a lot of different options that you can do just with your website alone. But I'll show you what the ticket purchase path looks like. So I'm going in here to buy tickets for October 29th. I'm going to buy one ticket for 8 p.m. I don't want that store item. And then I get to this checkout page. So I think I have a coupon code that will let me actually buy tickets. Oh, no, it looks like I used it too many times. So you can actually set up coupons. I'll show you what that looks like in the back end here. And then we can actually use our coupon. So here's my coupon. And I'm going to make it good for 2 tickets so I can use it. But you can create coupon codes so you can test out your registration path once you have your event set up. And you can also create coupons for things like 15% off if you're doing like a special weekend promotion or something. So that's another feature that we have for you. I'm going to buy my tickets. So you see I have a pop-up here that encourages me to share my ticket. If I do this, it's actually going to share it with my referral link so I can start referring my friends. And then it'll just give me a confirmation, and I also receive a confirmation email with that QR code for check-in. So that is what the ticket purchase path looks like for one of these multi-day events. And then as you can see, if I go into my ticket purchases report, I can see this ticket that I just bought right here. These reports are super easy to use. You can export custom columns, so I could edit what columns are showing in the report and then just export the ones I want. If I want to build some kind of custom report, I can click into a purchase and see the information about it, make changes to it, refund it, transfer the tickets. So everything is laid out really cleanly and everything's easy to use and easy to find. So I'm going to stop there with the demo and we can take some questions if we have any.
Perfect timing. We have a few things coming in. So I will start here with this one. And this person is asking, is there an easy way to add sponsorship options for an event outside of the ticket options and donation options?
Yeah, so I think there's a couple different ways that you can set up sponsors. The most common one that I've seen is people will create a separate ticket group for sponsorships. So if I do this on my event, it would look something like this. And I would just create that group. I don't have any tickets in here yet, so then I would have to go in here and create tickets for that group that are like gold sponsor, and then I could do silver sponsor and so on. And just create like all the options at whatever price point each of the sponsorships are. That way they actually show up on the front end of your site as a ticket option, and people could just go to there to buy the sponsorships. The other thing that I'll see is events taking the sponsorship payments offline, like they don't want it listed on the front end of the site and they just want a way to display the sponsors. And you can do that with the website builder. You can put up their logos and stuff after they've already paid you. Yeah, Sarah, do you have any other ways that people have handled that you've seen?
Not really. I mean, you could, I suppose, add it in the purchase path or something as a store item, but I wouldn't really recommend that. I have seen folks offer, like on their homepage, they'll just put, you know, reach out to us for sponsorship options, or they'll upload information about how to become a sponsor without making it a ticket. But I think the best way to is what you said, is to make it a ticket group.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a few questions around pricing, and if there are separate fees for nonprofits that are trying to set up events. So I think that might be a good place to start. And then I can kind of go into the second part of that question.
Yeah, so I'll have to go back to our pricing slide. So we have the same pricing for everyone. So it doesn't matter if you're a nonprofit, if you're a small business, if you're some other kind of event organization. Everyone gets the same pricing unless you qualify for the volume discount that Sarah mentioned. For nonprofits that are taking donations, those donations have just that flat 4% processing fee rather than this fee. So those are a lower fee overall. But yeah, it's the same for everybody, and it's free to you as the organization if you're passing these processing fees on, which most nonprofits do. So if you're having your attendees pay the 6% plus $1 on their ticket purchase, then you're not paying us anything ever. We're only ever paying you. So your attendees can cover those fees for you, or you can absorb them if you don't want to show the fees. It's up to you.
Yeah, so another kind of part to that question that I have seen coming in is, you know, are there monthly kind of hidden fees or any kind of thing like that?
No, there's no subscription fees. There's no length of term contracts. There's no fee for the email or the website or anything like that. The only thing we charge is the processing fee. Again, that 6% plus $1 includes credit card fees, and it's again per transaction. A $100 ticket, the fee would be $7. Most people aren't going to complain about that. I think people are really used to seeing fees. But we do also give you the option to absorb them or split them. So.
Okay, and then I'll read out one more question here. As a nonprofit, we need to know who attended or participated so we can write thank you letters. Is that possible?
Yeah, so the report that I showed in here would be the first place to go. So this is the report of everyone who's purchased tickets. We also have a similar report for donations. So if you collected donations through your event, you'll have a similar donations list report. I don't have any for this one right now, so there's nothing showing, but it would look something like this. So you could start there by like exporting this, and then however you do your letters, you can use this data to get the addresses and everything that you need, or send out emails. The other thing is, if you just want to see who actually came to the event, like not the people who bought tickets, but the people who actually showed up, we have a separate report in the check-in section for that, where you can actually download a list of people who checked in. So if you wanted to just write a special thank you to the people who came to the event, you could actually start with that report instead. And that's just a CSV download. So yeah, there's a couple different ways to do it. It would depend on how you're doing it, I think.
All right, I think Elizabeth might have gotten frozen on us there, but I think we have just a few more questions that are kind of custom to specific events, so we can always follow up with those. Something that I'm also kind of seeing come in that I will let everybody know is yes, this is a recorded webinar. We will send follow-up emails within 24 to 48 hours, of this webinar with the slides and the recording that we always post on our YouTube channel. So you will have that all packaged up and sent to you so that you can refer back and watch this again. And with that, Sarah, unless you have anything else to add, I think we can wrap up our Q&A here.
Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you so much for coming, everybody.
Thank you so much, and stay tuned for our next ticket sign up webinars.
95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come. I don't know that you're grasping the rules exactly. Oh, I found you too, here at the end of the video. Hi. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos from us, you can subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, then all. That'll get you alerts whenever we post new videos. If you can give us the old thumbs up, we greatly appreciate that. And we'll catch you in the next one.